Yes, there we are recording. I wonder what that little flag right there means.
I don't know. Maybe it's a finish line flag.
But we're not finished.
No, we just started.
We just...
We haven't even started yet.
We'll see. It's a new camera. Still learning things about it. We got some interesting stuff here. Cat bought some stuff online from bespoke.com.
Yeah, So
Link in the description.
Yeah. Bespoke is this company that collects together little themed packages. And everything that I've ever received from them is actually super high quality. They may be companies you've never heard of before. You have the choice of choosing to receive a package that month, swapping it out for a different one, not receiving one at all.
You know what it is in advance?
Yes,
when you
know
choose?
what it is in advance, so you know what ones you're going to pick. And so this time, I chose one that was a whole bunch of fancy tinned fishes. Some of them are very fancy because the retail price on them is obscene. So one of the things that I ordered is mushroom snow crab. Pretty little box.
But in little tiny lettering there, it says plant-based seafood.
It's actually made with enoki mushroom.
So it's,
I like real crab.
It's taken phony crab to a whole new level.
Yeah, this won't be the usual surimi. It says Seed to Surf on it. Does it say what the company is? Oh, well, the company is Seed to Surf, which is a company based out of Ontario, Toronto, Ontario, if we want to be specific. So this is Canadian, not seafood. So
you didn't go get one of your special little forks. That's the one I carry around in my bag all day.
Special little spork?
Every day.
I was going to just use this one. It's purple.
It is purple.
I
can't find my titanium
sleeve is
one.
Purple too. Do they match? Almost. This is lighter. Anyhow.
And we have saltines, because you got to have some kind of crackers or something to do this with.
They're kind of a neutral. Now the can itself doesn't have anything on it. It's literally just a can.
That's why you got to keep the box with it
until... Keep the box, so we know what it is.
You know, I have thrown boxes away like that, and then you have cans of surprise.
Mystery food,
You don't know what you're going to get till you open it up.
Yep.
And sometimes you don't know what you got after you opened it up.
I've had that happen. I've had the, what's dinner tonight? Surprise!
The wind's blowing here in Beggar's Field. It's about to blow our block wall down.
Yeah, well, that's this time of year too.
Yeah, the wind is gonna huff and it's gonna puff and.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyhow,
wait a minute.
What are the other ones we have here?
I'm gonna have to go get a can opener for that one.
Oh, okay.
But no, let's just.
Well, we'll pop open this one first.
Always make sure that you hold. Canned fish perfectly level.
I had to angle it to get my thumb under here.
Because if it's not level, you might get some kind of fish juice or plant.
In this case, it would be plant juice.
All over you.
Okay.
It wants to be fish, but it
smells like fish. It smells fishy, and it looks like shredded fish. It's actually mushroom, and it's in oil. Check out that texture. That's neat. Whoops, I dribbled a little.
Now my foot is in oil.
Sorry.
That's why cans like this must be held perfectly level
well-preserved foot in oil. I don't think I want to taste that, though.
That's my bad foot.
Alright, so...
That one's not in good condition.
So if I fork up a little bit... Here, hold on. Here, you hold the can.
I forked up a little bit. That's how my foot got in such bad shape.
There.
I don't think this thing even has focus.
Now you can actually see it a little better texturally with my hand as backdrop. So, alright, so let's put some on a cracker and go in for it. Okay, so there's one for you. And then I'm gonna make one for me.
The thing with saltines is those little holes in there, if you got plenty of fish juice on there, they will leak through those little holes and drip on you if you don't eat it right away. Oh, look at her loading her cracker all up, and I get just a little tiny bit.
I give you more.
No, that's okay.
You can have more. It's not actually real crab.
Mushroom crab.
All right. In we go. Mushroom crab.
They ain't fooling nobody.
The texture is not crabby.
The taste is not crabby.
No.
That's mushrooms.
It tastes mushroom, a little more fishy, but
they're good mushrooms.
It's very good. I've actually never had enoki mushrooms before. But all right, I can eat this though. It's not.
Well, they're not bad. They're just.
It's not real crab.
It's not gonna fool anybody.
But we knew it wasn't real crab.
I mean, I'll even eat some more of it. It's tasty. Personally, I would put some hot sauce on it to get a little more flavor going.
You can do that. The oil tastes like a cottonseed oil. Does it say on the box?
To the box.
To the box. Enoki Oh, sunflower oil. So that one's a meh for you? Nah.
You go ahead and have some. I didn't realize I need a can opener for the next one.
He's gonna go and get a can opener.
Most of the time with canned fish products, you don't need a can opener anymore. Well, back in the old days, you didn't need a can opener because you had the key that went in there.
Yeah, I really miss the key. The key was the most fun thing ever as a kid, opening up a can with the key.
I wonder if there's anything still made and canned that way.
Yes, because I've seen canned mutton with a key on it. Yes.
That'd be worth getting a can of mutton just to relive the old days.
Just to open it up. Well, the thing about those keys is the keys occasionally got dislodged from the package, so you'd have a can without a key. So then your choice is either needle nose pliers or you save a key from another can and reuse it.
Oh, but getting that coiled up lid off of that key,
unwound,
that's dangerous.
Yeah, and those edges are sharp.
That stuff will cut you up.
Those are sharp.
I'll be right back.
Anyhow, so getting back to this, it contains.
Go wipe this oil off of my foot.
Sorry, I oiled you up. Enoki mushrooms, sunflower seed, so it's not cottonseed, which is better because I'd rather eat sunflower seed. Sea salt, seaweed, which is kelp, and I do like kelp, and then natural flavors, whatever those are. It has zero crab flavor. Zero. But that said, it is quite satisfying in terms of taste and texture. It's got a nice mouthfeel, but it's more slippery than you would expect with actual crab. Wouldn't that be because it would be mushroom? Now, let's look at this next one. Oh, this next one is Old Fisherman brand roasted eel. I've had eel before. I like it. Alright, where is this out of? Taiwan. Okay.
I brought a blue paper towel for any future incidents here.
We have leak collection.
Blue paper towels are the best.
All right. So
you're telling them about all about my roasted eel, huh?
Yeah. Well, not all about it, but it's from Taiwan. It's Old Fisherman brand, and that we have had eel before, and we very much enjoyed the eel.
Eel sauce, which I don't know how much eel sauce at the sushi place has to do with actual eel. But I love that.
Well, we've had sushi rolls with eel on them.
Sushi with the eel on the top. I love that.
I'm gonna put this can of not crab over there.
I'm going in.
You know, the oil has more of a fishy flavor than the actual mushrooms.
Yeah, but it's not a very good fishy flavor.
Yeah. It's not terrible. It's like fish with kelp on the back end of it.
The only way that you're gonna get
into this one
mushrooms to taste like crab is when you get them to start growing 8 legs and living on the bottom of the ocean, because crab tastes like crab. The phony crab that you normally see is at least seafood. Mushrooms aren't seafood.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Surimi is it's usually like cod or whitefish and other stuffs all ground together to be fake crab.
I mean, that stuff is edible, but I'm not going to get excited over it, and I'm not going to try to fool anybody and make them think it's any kind of seafood. So
I made one round around with our safety can opener here. These actually work pretty well.
Yeah, I don't do electric can openers. That's just...
The cats would like it if we did electric can openers.
That's what I'm saying. You get an electric can opener,
and a cat?
Every time you open a can, there's 2 cats sitting on the floor.
Going, hey.
Staring at you.
Hey, is this for me?
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Is this for me?
I got peas and carrots. You want some?
Canned peas? Blech.
I just drink the water out of it, and then...
No.
And then I can just, like Popeye with spinach too. Okay.
There's your lid.
The lid goes over here.
Oh, it smells fishy. And they're all lined up there.
Real fishy.
Real fishy.
Not like real fishy, but fishy for real.
Yeah.
And this...
Well, eel. Eel is a kind of fish.
This was the...
This was the eel. Roasted eel.
Roasted eel.
Not smoked or anything.
Let's get this can opener out of the way here. And get some crackers out.
Cracker. There you go. Go for it. I'll get out a cracker too.
I'm going to put a proper serving. It won't break. I'm going to put it won't break. Okay, I got a long serving.
Fold it.
There you go.
Ah, okay.
So you got some smoked eel, and this is the piece I was trying to go for.
There we go. So I'll bring it up here so you can see it. There we go.
Smoked eel.
Eel. Smells good.
The brine is sweet.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, wow.
Good thing, because...
You dropped a piece. I'm eating it.
This comes in a package of 6 cans.
That's yummy.
On Amazon.
It's sweet. It almost has a hint of a teriyaki flavor to it. Like there's a hint of caramelization in there. They have a nice toothy bite to them. Not crispy, not hard to chew, but definitely chewier than your average tinned fish product.
That is really, really good.
I like that. The old fisherman knows what he's doing.
An old Japanese fisherman.
He's Taiwanese.
Taiwanese.
Uh-huh. He looks
Chinese to me.
He looks Chinese, but it's from Taiwan, so I'm assuming he's a Taiwanese fisherman. And he knows his stuff, because that is delicious.
I just wish all those guys over there would learn to get along.
That would be
nice. So they didn't
nice.
have fighting going back and forth.
I kind of wish they'd learn to get along all over the world. Everywhere.
The fighting doesn't do any good for anybody except for the ones producing the weapons. They're lining their pockets big time.
Yeah.
I'm going to have another one of those before we go after this last one.
That's
because
really... That is superb.
I like raw mackerel at the sushi bar. And I've had tins of mackerel before. And it's been good. Mackerel tastes like fish. And people are always talking about, oh, this fish and that fish, they're really mild, they don't taste fishy. Well, I don't want things to taste like rotten fish, but I do want fish to taste like fish. When I'm eating it, I want to know that it's fish. Not good. Hey, is this fish or is this chicken? I can't tell.
Well,
No,
you know, they do call tuna chicken of the sea. Mm-hmm.
And I love tuna.
Now, I have had mackerel
that thing
before. Mackerel is a much stronger fish flavor than I personally prefer, but I will try this mackerel. See what we think of it. I'm pretty sure you'll love it. I may or may not like it. We'll see. I'll try it. It's not packed in ghost peppers or anything, is it?
You already did try it.
This isn't mackerel.
Oh, that's the eel.
This is eel.
I got my mind set on this mackerel that I got over here.
This is eel.
Eel.
The eel is good.
I'm talking all about mackerel and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The eel tastes like fish too. Not rotten fish.
No.
Good fish. Great
Very
flavor.
good.
But I mean, I think, personally, I think the sauce makes this.
That's good. We've already eaten half the tin.
Well, maybe a third. I wonder.
Now we get into the mackerel.
Our cats are weird. I mean weird. They don't like canned fish. Sardines, tuna, any of that stuff. They don't like them. I bet they wouldn't like those mushrooms either. Because I'm not going to call that crab. I'm calling that a can of mushrooms.
Yeah. It's better than most canned mushrooms.
No, yeah, canned mushrooms are not good. What we have here, this is a product of Denmark.
Okay.
Go to a whole different part of the world.
And they know their fish.
Mackerel fillets. And I got to show you the package because I took a can out of there.
And
once again,
empty can. Well, not empty.
It's not labeled.
But naked can. It says mackerel fillet on the top, so it wouldn't be a
oh, they
total
printed
mystery.
mackerel fillet
Yeah.
on there. How nice of them.
Now, I had a
That's
cat.
helpful.
I had a cat for 20 years, and her name was Vermin. Excuse
She lived
me.
longer than that, didn't she? 20. Wasn't it 22?
22. She made it to 22.
She made it to
did.
22.
She made it to 22, and in the afternoons, she and Les would sit outside at the picnic table, and they would share a can of mackerel. And we called it Lips Mackerel because she was all about it. She'd get mad at you for eating her fish.
It was usually sardines
but she still,
because they're more easily accessible. But she liked the mackerel too.
she liked them lightly smoked in oil. I think
That was her favorite one.
You know, I think she also was okay with the mustard one.
That's one of my favorite sardines too.
But I don't think she liked the hot chili pepper
No,
one.
the Louisiana hot sauce was not
Now-
her favorite.
Now, Percy might like the hot one because he's weird. He likes the hot stuff.
He'll eat this super hot killer Cheetos,
Yeah.
but he'll only eat a little tiny piece of it, and then he jumps down and runs away to go get some water.
Which won't help, but he doesn't know
It's
that.
not going to help, but
He tries.
anyway. Yeah, that's fish. Smells a lot like sardines, but
And it's got, I can also smell the tomato in it. I mean, you can see the tomato
Well, yeah,
in it,
it's
but
a-
I can smell the tomato aroma.
it's a tomatoey sauce.
It's like a rich tomato, too. Concentrated.
A lot like you get in sardines a lot of the times, which I like sardines in a tomato sauce, but the sardines in tomato sauce that I normally get, because I eat them like a can of them with some crackers for lunch or something like that, I'm not buying the expensive stuff imported from Denmark. I'm getting the cheap stuff imported from the local grocery store. So I'm gonna bet that this tomato sauce is of higher quality than what I'm used to.
I would imagine so.
You get all that.
Yeah, that eel is
Get all
like
that
eel is like 6 thumbs up. It's really good.
Yeah. Get all that eel flavor off of there.
The fake crab, not so much. It's all right.
Hold the cracker up.
I'll eat it.
There
All
we
right.
go.
So here we have a cracker.
The sauce is good. That tastes a lot like sardines.
Okay. When I think of sardines, I think of my great-grandpa Omar, because he frequently would eat a can of sardines with saltines.
Oh, I used to take a can of them for lunch when I was an equipment operator, and all those guys would be sitting on a tailgate.
Okay.
I'd open up a can of what I call the Little Devils. Open that thing up and everybody disappears. I love them.
What are they? I don't know what they are.
Sardines.
Oh, why did you call them Little Devils?
Because that's what I call them.
Okay.
You got to make up a name for everything, right?
Well, I know they are not thrilled in the break room when I bring in a can of smoked oysters for lunch.
yeah, that's going to get their attention.
I like them though. Okay. So, for me personally, number one is the eel, the roasted eel. It gets all the thumbs.
Number one.
Everything I have and extras that I borrowed from somebody else, and if an octopus had thumbs, I'd include it too.
Link in the description.
That's really good.
Number two.
Number two would be the Danish mackerel. It's actually pretty good. It's just not as over the top good as the eel.
It's also not as strong of a fish flavor as I'm used to in a mackerel.
Yeah, which works for me, which is probably why I like it as much as I do. I would definitely give it 1 thumbs up. I don't know if I'd go to 2, but you know, it's just not as appealing a flavor for me personally. It's actually very well done.
For people who really like mackerel and sardines.
Yeah. It's going to be too mild for you.
If you like it in tomato sauce.
But this is good.
This costs more than a can of sardines at the grocery store, but to me isn't much better. It's a firmer fish, flakier than sardines, but it's really not that much better than a can of sardines.
I made a mess.
I probably won't buy another can of that.
It's alright. Good to try. In a far, far distant third would be the mushroom knot crab.
They tried.
It's entirely edible.
Oh yeah.
I can eat it, and I will eat it. It just wouldn't be my go-to choice, and I wouldn't go out of my way to order them.
It would be really interesting if one or both of the cats would eat that.
Worth a try. We'll see what they think.
But
the clear winner would be the Old Fisherman roasted eel.
That is good.
It is all the thumbs and then some.
I'm gonna have another cracker. So you got Saniti mackerel.
And I may take a can for lunch one of these days at work.
Just to show off?
Yeah.
You take a can of that eel.
Oh, that would be a treat.
Because see, the thing is,
that would be a treat.
A lot of people, as soon as they see what it is that you're eating, they're like, oh my God, no, that's terrible. You can't. You want something really good to prove to them that, hey, this is good. It's roasted eel.
I'm going to try a morphodite concoction here.
Oh no.
So I'm going to take some of the tomato, little tomato on the cracker. I'm going to take some of the eel flavor. Come here, eel.
Eel sauce.
Eel sauce, artfully decorated on here. And then the knot crab. And I'm going to see if that does anything extra for the crab.
I don't think that mushroom even wanted to be crab.
No,
So you can't call it wannabe.
I'm pretty sure it was happy being a mushroom.
You were born a mushroom
All
and
right.
you'll die a mushroom.
So there's my combo.
You gotta
Yep.
down a little bit.
There
Not
it
so
is.
much that it.
There it is.
Oh. Yeah, the sunflower oil is.
Straight up sunflower oil is a bit much.
There's not a problem with sunflower oil. I've had fish in sunflower oil and it was good. I eat sunflower seeds like crazy. These ones right here, link in the description, are super tasty. I mean, sweet and spicy jumbo. If it says jumbo, that means they've picked out all the little garbage ones and you're going to get the good quality ones. But the sweet and spicy, we saw this in a truck stop and I had to buy it. It takes me a long time because I'm going to sit outside and eat.
Eat and spit?
Eat and spit. Yeah, I had to teach her how to eat sunflower seeds. She didn't know how it was done.
I just eat them, shell and all.
That's not.
Anyhow, so the verdict for the Morphodite concoction here is that the sauces are good. In my mind, they don't really save the mushrooms. So
now mushrooms should stick to being mushrooms because they're really good at that.
Seafood with roots. Prized plants that are tinned fresh. They tried. You know, if you're vegan, you'd probably be all about this. It'd be a good taste change for you. Yeah. And it is vegan. It says right on there. Vegan. I've had some very good vegan food. I would not want
usually at an Indian
I
restaurant.
would not want an entirely vegan diet, which is my personal choice, because there's so many other delicious non-vegan foods out there. But I've had some really good vegan food, so I won't turn my nose up and go, ew, it's vegan. I won't trust it, and I won't taste it, because some of it is superb.
I can't stop with this eel.
That eel is good.
That eel is. So what do you think? Would you try roasted eel? Link in the description below. What about
Danish
mackerel?
Danish mackerel.
Or
are you vegan?
Mushrooms that...
Would you go in for the enoki mushroom pretending to be snow crab?
They never even really wanted to be a crab. Somebody took them, ripped them out of their warm, moist, stinky, probably little place that they grew up in, and tried to make them into crabs, and it didn't work.
Yeah. That's all right.
Link in the description below. Hey, somebody might want to try it.
You know,
We know some vegans,
I don't object to them.
don't we? I don't. We might.
I probably know some people who are vegan. I know more vegetarians than I know vegans.
According to Kim.
My youngest daughter is a vegetarian.
Yeah, well,
She would probably enjoy a can of these.
she might. You don't know. Get some duct tape and wrap that up and send it to her.
Hey, Miko and Joe, you want some?
She's still in Vermont, right?
Yeah, they're in Vermont. They bought a house in Vermont.
Yeah. They've talked to us about wanting to inherit my giant rocking unicorns. But first, you have to be in California for me to train you for a couple of years. Okay, we gotta save some for the cats to try.
Yep. So, on an eel note,
I'm glad that came in a 6-pack.
yeah, those are good. On an eel note, I guess we will exeunt. Stage left. That one's for me. But
It's gonna drip off the end there.
it exeunted your way, because that's stage left.
Exit, stage left. Enjoy.